Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim. We are up here at the Ridge Rabbitry, and I know you want an update on the tragedy from the ice storm. What happened to the baby kit? Well, as you can see, things have changed a little bit. The ice storm came through. We did all that stuff you saw in the last video. Well, the ice is still here. Now the snow is here. It is 16 degrees. It's supposed to get even colder. We're supposed to get maybe a foot of snow. And just like the other day when I came up to take care of the animals, I've got to make sure they've got water because everything's freezing so solid. Make sure that they're staying, fed, because they eat a lot more when the weather's like this. Keeps their body temps up. So let's check them all, and I'll give you an update on what happened to that kit. We've got some fresh greens for the rabbits here, and I've got this little disposable bowl here. I'm gonna put some fresh warm water in here because everything else is frozen solid. I've been putting water in their stainless steel bowls, but of course that freezes very quick too, and it's hard to get the water out, the ice out. So we'll have the little disposable bowl here, get some fresh hot water, give them these greens. They're gonna love these. before we get into the hutch with Cupcake, let you see what's up with the baby kits, I got a video for you to show you of, this was the next day after the kit went missing. So check this video out.
Guess what we got? I came up here and it was up underneath the hutch, and of course it came out in the woods. And Starla came down here, and about the time it came out in the woods, there was a red fox that went across the back of your yard. And so then Starla came out here and we found it. So we found it.
That's right. Starla and my mom found the baby kit the next day. I told you it was hiding behind the hutch here in the dirt, and I used a rake and I tried getting it that night, and I just couldn't find it. It started getting dark. Of course, it didn't look that dark in the video, but so we thought we'd go away, let it come out, try to come back to Cupcake to nurse, and it didn't that night. We checked that night, and it never came out. At least we never saw it up here. It might have hid when we came out. So cold. Remember, that was the ice storm. Ice storm was right through there before this big snowstorm. So came out the next day. My mom saw a little white puffball under the hutch. Now, can you imagine if it had snowed like this, trying to find a little white puffball? The three that got out two were solid white and one was the broken. So we would have never ever found them in all this white. So luckily it was just the ice storm, and we found, so the baby kit, when my mom saw it, she went to get Starla to help her catch it. Of course, Starla, just had her surgery and everything, so she really couldn't move too much. When my mom was leaving, she saw a red fox run between the barn and the pond. That red fox was up here around the rabbitry. It was that close to losing that baby kit. Well, sure enough, Starla and my mom, corral the baby kit, and they catch it. They caught the baby kit just like you saw in the video, and covered in mud. Solid white but covered in mud because it had been burrowing down under the leaves and everything to stay warm during that super frigid ice storm. Well, we've got white baby kits. Look at there. And of course, mostly cleaned up now. Cupcake's done a good job of cleaning up her kits like she does. She does a really good job. So let's take a look at our kits. So if you recall, we've got Cupcake here. She just had her kits. These are a few weeks old. And there are 4 solid white New Zealand. These are Texas A&M. There's a black one, and then there's the broken one. That broken one is super special. I'll pull her out in just a little bit. I'm assuming it's a her. I'm hoping it's a her. But we're going to check out the white ones, see if we can figure out what the white one that went missing and see how it's doing. So there's one cute white one. It doesn't look dirty. And then we got one right here. That doesn't look dirty, nice and fluffy. And of course, here's the black one. Black one's got some little bit of brown in it, like Cupcake does. And here are the 2 other white ones, all back by Mama. You can see they're all cleaned up. I don't see any frostbite on any of them. So all 4 white ones look like they're super healthy. Let's take a look at the broken. I'm making sure I'm smart this time, and I'm making sure that the hutch door is closed before we start messing with any kits, because we do not want them to get out again. Look at this broken one here. This one is broken with Cupcake colors. They're chocolatey brown, so cute. Look at the little mustache on it. Isn't this a cute little guy or girl? Look how cute this thing is. Little brown cupcakey mustache. Got the little cupcake around the eyes and then the ears. Of course, across the back. Just a beautiful stripe, just a beautiful baby rabbit. This is again a Texas A&M composite. The father, the sire, was Snowball, our Texas A&M New Zealand, and the mom was Cupcake, our composite Texas A&M. And these guys do really well in the warm temperatures. That's what they're bred for. The Texas A&M are bred for warm temperatures, and of course, you know, the rabbits, so they do well here in this cold weather. But with it being 16 degrees and 1 degree at nighttime, I've got to keep the water changed out. But we're going to keep these hutch doors closed when we're not messing with them anymore, because we do not want to have a kit out all night again like we did. So thank the Lord, Starla, my mom, got that kit the next day, and it survived. And you can't tell which one is which. Again, we got these big white puffballs. They are so cute. The Texas A&M New Zealand's. It's hard to tell if this is the one that got out. I see a little bit of brown tip on the ear, so it may have got a little cold. But you see how thick the fur is here in the wintertime. It's such a beautiful, beautiful little rabbit. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed our update on the baby bunny. I am just super excited that it survived, that my mom and Starla saved it the next day. Thank the Lord for taking care of that little baby bunny. So we've got all of our baby rabbits safe in here with Cupcake, and the water's staying fresh, the food is staying in there. We get them some greens, and everyone just seems happy. Of course, the big grow-out rabbits are doing well. They are about 13 weeks now, so they're well past time. I don't know if they'll be losing any weight with what we got going on with this weather, but I'll check back after the weather clears and see if they're ready. So until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day, and go Ridge Life.